Today is day 2, going into day 3 of our art illustration, and our theme is symbols. And as symbols, we love that as artists because that gives us ideas for how to bring our ideas to life. So some different symbols that you can think about in terms of your story and in terms of Bible stories: trees, light bulbs, gardens, butterflies. These all represent things that show growth, that show change, that show transformation. And that's exactly what we do as Christians. We're trying to transform our lives to mirror more of what Jesus was giving us as an example of how to be a good Christian. And so I did this piece a couple years ago. It's showing the growth of my journey, and I wanted to use a tree because it is such a good example of how something starts with roots, and then it starts as a small little baby sapling, and then it turns into something that can bear fruit. And so as I began to work on this piece, I kept adding more and more little found objects to represent those things in my life that were bearing fruit. I also like the illustration using a light bulb. This is a verse from Psalm 18:28 that says, "The Lord my God lights up my darkness." And I love the idea or the symbol of a light. So for today's example, I chose to use that verse, and I added a little bit more color to it. I added some swirls and some circles for my pattern. So in terms of the artwork today, I want you to think about, first of all, what kind of symbol and what kind of verse could you use to illustrate part of your story? And then once you figure that out and you write it out, then what kinds of shapes and colors could also symbolize the story or the passage and bring that to life? So that's your job today. When you're done today, again, upload your work to our class Padlet page, and I want to see what you come up with. Have a great day.